back to the Great British Pumpkin Show. Today we're going to show you some amazing pumpkins, and this is our guest star from Madagascar, Christopher Garrett. Please say hello to your fans.
Hello.
And so let's get started with our amazing pumpkins. Our first contestant today is this lovely pumpkin by Atbrooke. It really transcends dimensions with its paint on the pumpkin, but also the glitter popping out at you. What would you say about this lovely pumpkin?
I think we should look at it from the bottom.
Why? They purposely did not paint the bottom because you don't look at it at the bottom.
Curiosity is a value.
But you have to check for a soggy bottom.
Yes. It's dry. It's good.
It's good.
Not soggy.
Not soggy.
Think about that.
You're from Madagascar.
Think on that.
Crisis averted. Alright, so what do you say for the final score of this pumpkin?
I wouldn't give it a 10, but there's glitter on me, so let's give it a 9.
Wow, that was very critical. I give it a 10 out of 10 because it's beautiful. Alright, let's move on to our next contestant. Our next contestant is this cow pumpkin. A cowkin, if you see what I mean. This cowkin was created by Chris Garrett.
In the late 70s.
No, it was actually this morning.
What I said.
It's a beautiful cowkin. I would say what it lacks in colour, it makes up for in carpentry. Look at these very amazingly made ears. Wouldn't you say they're quality?
I think that what it lacks for in cardboard makes up in color.
Okay.
It's a good one.
So what would you give this final score?
I'd give it a 8.5.
I think it deserves a 9.
Okay.
For the cowkin and the originality. Look at that. Alright, moving on. The pumpkin on the table is a blue one.
Yes.
And John's. This pumpkin is very simple but elegant.
I don't know about elegant. It's a little shoppy.
I think it's elegant.
You think shoppy.
Let's check for the soggy bottom. That's solid.
It's what?
Solid.
Good.
Yes, and this pumpkin is made with some very geometric stripes and vertical lines.
Yes, but think about this. See, all the other ones are half stripes, but these are full stripes.
See, very
It's given.
it's very original. What would you give this pumpkin?
Well, it's not rotting, so I give it a 7.
I would have to agree with you on that one.
Me
A
too.
solid 7. If you're in.
And the pumpkin here is a quality pumpkin. There you go.
It's got a very detailed face on the front with a red crown on top. And I think that's just so original and so lovely, as they say in
Inspiring.
awe-inspiring. So,
Spent a summer in Scotland.
yeah, this is a beautiful pumpkin created by Anthony Wilson,
The legend.
the legend, our granddaddy. And he really just put a lot of effort and artistic skill into this. So what would you give this pumpkin?
I'd give it an 8.
I would give it an 8.5.
Think about that.
Alright, moving on.
Sit on that.
Wow! This pumpkin is a party
I don't know.
of a pumpkin.
It's a party.
It's created by the
Parsons cat.
no, Brook Garrett, who, I don't know who she is. She's some Humpty Dumpty from the country.
Yes.
Did you like my American accent?
I wouldn't know.
Right. Madagascarians. They wouldn't know. Anyways,
Madagascar.
this pumpkin is very three-dimensional and has a lot of character.
I hope it's 3D-dimensional.
But it's very confusing to the eye and a little bit stirring.
I think we'll look at it from the bottom.
Okay.
It's good.
What do you think?
4.
I say a 4.
I would say 6.
That makes 10. So it's a 10 out of 10.
It's a 5 out of 10. You got a 50.
Us Londoners, we're not... No, it's not me, remember?
Yeah, I know. I wasn't talking to you. I'm talking about him. Her? I don't know.
It's a her.
Can you judge the pumpkin? We're asking you.
Comment below.
It's the contest.
Comment below all the pumpkins you've ever seen in your whole life.
Yes.
In a story.
And we need photographs.
And
With you and the pumpkin. Like, we don't want to... And we don't want a selfie. We need full photographs.
hopefully they will be taken by a professional photographer, otherwise you'll get discounted points and we
need
might
them
have to block you from the channel and
HD.
yeah, you might just end up in a pit somewhere. So
They want that.
do that. Alright. Next contestant.
Well,
It's an owl!
it's
How
an owl.
clever.
How foul.
No, it's clever. So
It's foul.
it's got lovely eyes and a beak, and it's just quite adorable. I would give this a 9.7.
Well, let's check the bottom.
Christopher's all about the bottom.
It's a soggy bottom, which means the elephant has soggy feet, which is not a good sign for aging.
I think it has a perfectly crisp bottom.
Its feet.
What
You can
score
have-
do you give it?
I give it a 7.
Oh. Alright, well, it's beautiful. Let's move on to the next
What
one.
would you give it?
I give it a 9.7. Last but not least, the quite adorable little animal fall scene by Nana Wilson.
Little legend. Little legend.
The grand matriarch of the house.
Grand mummy.
Grand mum, as they say in Madagascar.
They don't say that.
What do you call your grandmother in Madagascar?
Abuela.
Ablela.
I mean,
That is quite interesting.
what's Spanish for abuela? Sorry.
I like Ablela.
That's what they call it
Anyways.
in Germany.
By our Ablela, Nana. So, this is just
Abuela.
so adorable. There's so many different characters. There's leaves on the top. I would give this a quality 10.
10. That's good.
Alright, well, we'll see you next time on The Great British Pumpkin Show. Last, but definitely not first,
So
it's
hard.
a party on a pumpkin.
Party pumpkin.
It's a fall party by Christopher Garrett. His alter ego who lives in America, right?
It's Christopher Garrett. Gotta get your ego straight.
Oh.
I think you're being a little
Anyways,
egocentric here.
so this is just, what do you think about it?
I think it's good. I think the fact that he didn't, see, this is white and this is yellow. He didn't just leave it white. He painted it yellow and then
Kill the white, as
Yeah.
they say in all the most famous
Italy.
places.
Yeah, but also in Italy.
So this is just really abstract and really gets to the soul.
Think about that.
I would give it a 9.
I'd give it a 2. Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for watching The Great British Pumpkin Show. And we'll see you next week for more pumpkins and more drama.
Let's not.